if you're not an entrepreneur, if you're not an influencer, you're a failure.
And the people that make it are less than 1,000, and you have 600k at the age of 30, and you still feel like you're a failure.
9 to 5 is the norm. Entrepreneurship and influencership is the abnormal.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl That's My Away.
Hey, God, when? So
please subscribe to the
keyword absolute. I tell them to do it.
So please like, share, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers.
So please let me beg them.
Subscribe. That they always put that thing down. Just do it. Subscribe down below. Like, share,
and all
watch.
that good stuff. And without further talking, we're gonna jump right into the thing. Yeah. And this also takes me to the next point about how shallow this current generation is, or maybe it's social media that made
it's our generation.
Yes, that's why I said this current generation.
Yeah.
It's social media just made everybody so shallow. It's like, tell me, it's absolutely not normal for everybody to be shaming a 9 to 5.
That is not normal.
9 to 5 is the norm. Entrepreneurship and influencership is the abnormal.
To be honest,
so
I
the
agree.
way that everybody is now making it seem like if you're not an entrepreneur, if you're not an influencer, you're a failure. Now all of a sudden everybody has tripod, everybody has a ring light. Everybody is giving their opinion, their 2 cents. I mean, I'm not shaming it because obviously social media has its pros and its cons. But let people that genuinely love their 9 to 5 leave.
And don't shame them because for it. And don't shun them for it when they are talking as well.
And everybody cannot, that's like it or not, everybody cannot be a content creator. At least that's not everybody's kettle of fish. Everybody cannot be a business person. So
everybody cannot be a tech bro.
Everybody cannot be a tech bro.
Yeah, I remember when everybody wanted to be a tech bro. I think that Dami would like these statistics more. Yeah. And it has to do with the EPL. Yeah. And the number of kids that try to get into the EPL, about 2 million.
Yeah. EPL is football.
Not EPL. The old English
football.
The old like from EPL, League One. About 2 million of it's basically I forgot the statistics, but it's millions of kids trying to get into that football league. And this is coming from Sunday League to EPL. And the people that make it are less than 1,000. And I'm not talking about EPL. Yeah. I'm talking about the old. So imagine the percentage that actually makes it. But now everybody is doing Project Mbappe. The truth is that
so not everybody will be a footballer.
Exactly.
Not everybody will play for the highest league. You might be a good footballer, but you not play for Manchester United.
Exactly. But imagine you shut your life down, your 20s down, because all you were hoping is that one day you are going to be in the EPL.
So there's nothing even wrong for you to hope that one day you be in the EPL. But what becomes bad is when you now automatically shut down everybody.
Like when everybody wants to choose something else, you are trying to shame them.
Yes. Or you're not even doing anything proactive yourself. Just in case that, what if I don't get into EPL?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yeah. I mean, there's a philosophical explanation for what you guys are talking about. So there's in logic there's something called love, not contradiction. So it's either or, basically. So it's either I make it as projected.
I mean, that can definitely help.
Or I don't.
You know, it's either I'm an influencer.
Or I'm not.
I'm not. Or 95 is bad.
That definitely helps some people's psyche.
Like be delusional also can help you.
Some people say that the way their mind works is that they cannot afford to have a plan B, because if they get a plan B, then they become complacent, and then they can't succeed in that plan A that was their plan A. So some people shut down everything else.
Yes.
And focus on that plan A.
But that's not normal.
But that's okay for you to do it, but just don't normalize it like if it's the norm. Because the truth of the matter is people must eat.
Exactly.
Your bills must be
basic things must be done. You have
rent
a roof.
must be paid. So if you focus on only that plan A, how will you fund all the other areas?
To be honest, just be honest with this. I don't have any other plan apart from my plan A. The only reason why you are saying that is because you are leaving your father's house.
Yeah, true.
Or you are leeching on someone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because stay be back there and you are about to die.
You will do something.
You will do something else.
And you are willing to live.
And so far you are not ready to die.
But I don't. That's why I was saying that life is not always either or.
Yeah.
There's a second of logic that has to do with both and basically. So I want to pursue a career in music, right? I know that at this moment I just finished my NYC. I'm not going to get any recording deal anytime soon. So maybe I get it.
I'm thinking of someone right now. There's someone that, but I can't say it. Don't
So maybe I get 100,000.
You know the person I've been.
So maybe I get a 100k or a 150k job.
Yeah.
Right. But I still have that dream that I want to be a producer.
Yeah.
So I begin to still try to look for opportunities,
Around.
on the sideline, try to prepare myself in case opportunity
Stretch my days.
Yeah.
So instead of my 8 hours at work, I'm still spending another 6 hours trying to get the dream.
Maybe trying to network with people.
Exactly.
So if you have that mentality that yes, there's either or, but there's also both and, right? And the ability to know when to apply either or both and is a very important skill.
Just like myself, I'm going to give myself an example as an example. I've always no, but it's the truth. I've always wanted to be a content creator stroke influencer stroke business person. Those are the things that I genuinely like and enjoy. Do you understand? But I'm a doctor as it is today. True. Now, does that mean that I am going to shut down everything in terms of being a doctor so that I can focus? I mean, I can't do that if I want.
If you want.
But how am I going to be able to pay my rent? How am I going to be able to take care of my children? How am I going to be able to do things that... So it really does... until you get to that point, will you now say every other part of your life should suffer?
Yeah. But I think that's what is being normalized as we're talking about.
That's why we said it's not normal.
Yeah, but what's being normalized there is the either or, like that we said, narrative. Because I've spoken to a couple of...
Understand that. Baba, shut up.
I've spoken to a lot of young people, like obviously because of the nature of what I do. And you're going to hear people say that, oh, I can't combine these two.
I have to focus on
one. And it has never made sense to me before because I'm someone who has worked 24 hours for a stretch of 2 weeks before every single time. I'm like, what are you using your days to do? But it just looks like it's impossible for people to understand that concept anymore. If I need to do a job and I need to focus on my side gig and it's going to take me 14 hours every day because I know it's just for a period of time. What happens is that after a while, my side gig will be good enough for me to say, see, I need to put my hours into it and throw away my life.
And then you can then trade. But that process is what people don't want to follow.
Yes, and that process,
they want it to happen.
Your 9 to 5 gives you a structure of when you actually be able to start, you go alone on a side business. Because the truth is that you might have the talent, but if you don't have that organizational structure, the truth is that you are still going to be a failure, right? Even in that business and that influencing that you're going to do. And that's why the truth is that you can have one viral video and in 2 years time you're back to zero. Because the truth is that you don't have a structure and
to be able to replicate that
and the discipline to actually replicate it.
How many people would don't see their video on Instagram or Twitter?
Exactly.
The chances are really low. Do you know what I mean? But there are people that have signed up from just seeing them via social media or something and they are big today. But the chances that everybody on Twitter do not tag their video on that.
You don't have job again. You now
how much money does he have to sponsor everybody?
Chelsea, come on now.
Chelsea, come on now.
You about to say Jackie as the girl.
To be honest, I think that Chelsea come on now is accurate because everybody is just copying everybody, right?
In your camera roll in 2020 and you've done it in 2022 after I've done it.
Like
Chelsea, come on now.
You bought the same jacket as the girl.
Chelsea, come on now.
Bro, you bought the same outfit as the girl.
Chelsea, come on now.
You've gone on holiday.
Exactly. Chelsea, come on now, really. My TikTok girlies, you guys know what we're talking about. We are all on TikTok, by the way. So we also
consume the form that is old.
I'm not on TikTok. He is not on TikTok, but he pseudo consumes from me, and I think it's the same thing. So they kind of know. So they're proxy TikTok people, and we are also on social media. So it's not as if we have been hypocritical or anything. We are just trying to shed light on the fact that some things are not normal, right?
Using all your life savings to buy 500k hair times 10.
Exactly.
1 million naira hair times 10. Like, I'm stressed.
Like it's not normal to have a wig collection, and in your wig collection,
all your hairs are expensive.
And the cheapest hair there is 500.
So let me give you a bit of data to that.
It's not normal.
Let me give you a bit of data to that.
And you I'm sorry. Do you know I was falling into this thing? Remember?
Yeah.
I was entering into the rabbit hole of, I want expensive hair. I'll not be sending it to you. The hair is so lush. And then one day I spoke to myself, like, realistically speaking, and that's because I went to one of my friend's house. She's a hair junkie, so she's got like 30, 40 different wigs. Do you understand?
That's obsession.
But no, she has the money, so.
No, I'm saying I'm not.
At the end of the day, all the hair was just in one corner.
That's why it's an obsession. Yes, you have the money, but you can spend the money on other things.
In my mind, I then came to that realization, like, okay, after everything, it will just go to that corner. And now I have a few hairs, but look at the hair that is on my head.
And you've had this hair for the past 1 week.
And I'm okay.
How many times have you wondered your hair?
And I've spent a good amount of money on it. So I think again, it's this consumer mentality that the media is
capitalism and consumerism.
You have to consciously remind yourself to slow down. If not, you just enter that rabbit hole and keep going until you wake up and you're doomed. That's the truth of the matter.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I agree. So a bit of statistics, I think there was CBN or the National Bureau of Statistics came out to tell us that only 5% of the Nigerian population had a deposit of over 500k in their accounts. So if you are saying that we have a population of 200 million people, so you are saying that basically only 4 million people have 500k.
And it's the same thing for Poland, babe. You have that statistics.
And I think
even for
UK it was similar
Poland,
to
like,
it was really
like in Poland too.
I
think it's about 2,000.
Not many people have.
Exactly.
An average Polish person have more than 2,000.
In the UK too.
2,000 in pounds.
Like 500 pounds.
Like 500 pounds.
No, UK too was around, was it 2,000 or something? In UK too was similar. I'm wondering that.
So we're just trying to say all around the world, it's not just Nigeria. Like in Poland, in Nigeria,
you're going to look at yourself
all around.
What happens to the rest of the 95% that are very happy, and the only reason why you think that you're a failure is because you are following a social media person.
Do you know what just came to my mind now? The fact that even savings account, it looks odd now. It's like all your money should be in investment. You should not have savings. That's actual cash savings that you can withdraw anytime you want.
Social media will say, investment. Like, guy, relax. Investment is for long term, and it's only if you've thought about your immediate short term that you can think of long term.
If your immediate short term is good.
If your immediate short term is sorted out, that's why you can think of long term. Because tell me why some people say, don't put your money in savings account, put it in index funds.
No, they say, have you thought of real estate? I'm like, guy, I earn 50k per month. Are you a bastard?
Save it. And then when people say investment, the way they think is that if you invest £100, you get
30,000 pounds.
Are you the wine?
That can happen, but it is not normal.
Wait. Let's be honest. Don't let us say that one will ever happen. Except
that's what the guy said in church.
Even if you put $1,000,
that's Bitcoin now.
And that's an investment.
If you put $1,000 in Apple stock, on the average, it will take about 10 years to get $10,000.
You're probably going to lose money.
That's why I said investment for long term.
Yes.
If you are looking at investment for your immediate short term, then you're probably going to make a loss because investment is up and down. Before it would up and down.
Can you take the loss?
Exactly. Can you take the loss in the short term?
Because that £1,000, you could have used it for something that is immediate and much more profitable. Maybe take a course or something that you can see
more
profitable instead of putting it in that investment.
Yeah, I think I wanted to say something about having not because people are going to sound like
there's nothing wrong in dreaming, having a dream. Like if you have 600k and you want more, absolutely perfect.
You should actually want more.
You should always
want
more.
Not that you're not feeling bad because of comparing.
But I think what I want to point out is that in the process of you wanting more, you have to be careful that your mental health is protected because it can become so bad that you think that you've absolutely failed in life. But
at 25,
but what I'm trying to say is that there's a process, there's an application that goes into it, and sometimes it takes time. Do you know what I mean?
And we are Christians, so even the Bible says that there is time for everything. So that everything has its own time, and time and chance happens to every man on earth. We are Christians and we believe in word of God.
I like to say this.
To dream.
Oh, sorry. Let's just apologize for the change in the visual quality. Stroke setup because the camera battery died, so we had to switch to mobile. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You guys might not notice though, because I'm using my phone though.
Just saying. In Jesus' most powerful name we have prayed. Amen.
That's the biggest phone in the world.
Oh yeah, continue.
In the world, wow.
I'm putting
Please let them the last speak.
I mean, I've made my point. It's okay to dream, but be mindful of the process.
Yeah.
It's very important because everybody's time is different. I mean, it's hard to hear, but it's a reality. Somebody might be doing well on social media now, and we've seen it so many times. One person comes up, maybe a skit maker comes up from nowhere.
Oh, bam, gangams now. Where is it now?
you know what I mean? Another skit maker wakes up tomorrow, brings a different content, and everybody's raving about this person.
Yeah, forget
they're getting all the deals, and the other guy, So you just have to be careful that yes, somebody's making it now. It's good. You can never copy their model.
Yeah.
But we have to be mentally prepared that even if it doesn't work for you, it might take some time. You'll not always get instantaneous result like the other person did. It's just fact of life.
I think I remember one that to say I was saying as a rider to what Maiwa was saying about being a Christian and about process and everything. But I know that I used to say this also at work that sustainable wealth are built in two ways, legally or illegally, and both of them take time.
Yeah.
Yes.
The truth is that even for armed robbers that don't get caught the next robbery, it takes a lot of discipline
and planning
for you to consistently, and that's why if you check the mafia lords that have actually built generational wealth over time, they are probably one of the most disciplined people you have ever. They are meticulous, they are careful, and guess what? They beat their time. They actually take their time. They don't just rush into things, right? And second, you can never see them flaunting unnecessary wealth stupidly. Yeah. So I always tell folks that either ways you choose to make your money, I don't care. But the truth is that know this and for once,
and no peace.
And no peace. That it's going to be stressful.
Any which way.
Which way.
Even the blood money guys have a price to pay.
It's going to be stressful either way. So you need to say, oh, maybe it's because I'm choosing the Christian way. That's why I'm taking. If you choose the non-Christian way also, bro, it's still going to take the same level of dedication and work.
But God is actually a God of excellence, and
He doesn't support mediocrity.
Yes, you should actually prosper, and you should actually aspire to be excellent, because God is an excellent God. You should not be looking scruffy or looking like your problems.
Yeah, I think another point that I wanted to discuss about social media normalizing things is when it comes to and this happens on Twitter a lot. I don't know about other
social media.
Where you have a topic, right?
Yeah.
And we all know that we live in a world of opinions.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But the problem comes where your opinion is consistent regardless of the context, regardless of the geography, regardless of whatever reality is in front of you. Because you want to remain contrarian, you set your mind on this point,
and it can never change.
That's not a reality.
And you have followers that actually follow you.
To be honest, that's not how the world has ever worked.
Yeah.
Basically.
The world is not black and white. There are many colors in between.
Yeah.
The only way the world has worked and we exist in a civilization to today is because things have changed over time and depending on the context. That's how the world has always worked from the beginning. So you cannot just have this idea, or maybe you follow a particular political candidate and it has to be this my way or the highway. You are not the high watermark of human intelligence. There are people that have precedence before you.
And you come after you.
You always have to apply context in your knowledge. That's very, very important.
I think it has to do with this, what I call, so when I go after people on Twitter, I call them pseudo-intelligence, because I call them pseudo-intelligence because you can't claim to be intelligent and you cannot accommodate opinions, right? So it takes you being thinking that you're intelligent but you're actually being silly for you not to be able to accommodate a lot of opinions and come out with the actual logical reasoning as to, because obviously people say a lot of nonsense, right? But the truth is that you can come look at all of these concepts and understand that the reason why this person is saying this is because of their background, and you understand, and accommodate what they are saying and trying to put everything into context, like you said. So I feel like people, this idea that once I'm sharing my opinion on social media, I'm the smartest person in the room, is actually very dumb. As a matter of fact, you should not always strive to be the smartest person in the room, right?
You could be the only one dropping bars. but there could be somebody that is saying something that's absolutely stupid. You think it's stupid, but at least the person is saying it.
Yeah,
you know,
like or the person saying it.
I mean, it's the fact remains that there's something different.
Yes.